everybody here with another episode of the Sideline Story Podcast, man. It's your boy, Jan Mormon, my co-host.
Jay Norman.
Mother boy.
DJ.
And we're back again for the NFL playoffs. I got one thing to say first.
Yes, sir.
How about them Cowboys?
Nah.
How about them Cowboys?
Nah.
We tried to tell them. You cannot trust Dak Prescott. You can't trust Dak Prescott in the playoffs. Getting outscored, up 14 points, up 10 points.
41-16.
Come on, man. You can't trust him to come back. But we gonna get into that. That's a whole different topic right now.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
just start off with the playoffs, man.
Yes.
Forget it. We on the Cowboys right now. Let's talk about the Cowboys-Packers. We thought last week we said the Cowboys were going to.
I thought they were going to win 100%.
Jordan Love came in there
and just
demolished that defense.
Balled out.
Ball how I want to ball.
They had that number, man.
They had Dak number.
Not even that.
Tell me what y'all thought about that game, man.
Not even that. It wasn't even Dak. It was just the going into the game. It's always been you want to beat the Dallas Cowboys. You have your running game on point, and Aaron Jones had his best game this season.
Yes,
I think he had 2 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns.
I think he had 2 touchdowns going in one game going into this game. And then he had 3.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, balled out on him.
And then Dan Quinn, I don't know what he was doing this game.
Hey, listen, Dan Quinn, not to cut you off, Quinn was a former Falcons head coach, and you seen how our defense played when Dan Quinn was our coach. Matt Ryan had to always put up 30, 40 points against teams.
Yeah, but listen, though, the elephant in the room is this.
Mm-hmm.
My man Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
He had CeeDee Lamb unlocked.
Yes,
he talked that cash.
Yes, he did.
He talked that cash.
Those who thought CeeDee was one of the best receivers in the league, I'm here to say it again. All right, gotta play devil's advocate. He's just not it.
I can't do that.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I ain't gonna go that far.
I gotta go that far.
I'm not gonna go that far.
I can't go off of one game of him playing.
He had competition.
Yeah, but Jair
it was more than that.
He had a legit one-on-one. He had somebody that was following him most of the time.
Yeah, I agree with you. But Jair Alexander did have some time off because he decided to
he said, nah.
be the captain against the Panthers. He got suspended for the next game, which was the last game of the season, I believe.
Yep.
And so he had some time off to rest.
Time off helped him.
I mean, that's what happens. You take time off, you know what I'm saying? Injury, everything, you back to normal while CeeDee Lamb is playing back-to-back games. But at the end of the day, I can't say CeeDee Lamb. Regardless, I don't want to use that as an excuse for Jair Alexander doing a great job of playing CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
But, that's just part of the game. Let's see. Another shocker. The Houston Texans.
Yeah, they balled out.
Yeah,
they balled out.
We said the Browns were going to win.
Definitely picked the Browns.
But that Browns defense did not look like, was it blown coverages? What was going on with that Browns defense?
I think,
Bobby.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah.
Thing, man, he had, listen.
Yeah,
he was dialing that.
Tell him who you explained as Bobby Smurder. Tell him who you're talking about right now.
Talk about Bobby, Slowick?
Slowick.
Yeah, listen, man, that's the OC.
Mm-hmm.
He was dialing, man. He had a number that day, all right?
Yeah, he definitely did.
100% calls.
Fact.
21 passes, 21 plays.
Fact. I think he was 19 to 21.
All money.
Mm-hmm.
All money.
CJ Stroud was looking like an animal out there.
Yeah, it was
looking like an animal.
He was just outclassed. Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah.
He made Myles Garrett.
That's what I was gonna bring up though, right there. He humbled Garrett. And again, just like when I was explaining with CeeDee Lamb, when Garrett go up against the number 1 tackle, we don't hear from him.
And we didn't take that into consideration. We talked about how the defense goes against that specific offense, but we didn't talk about how that offense has a top 5 line.
Yes, sir.
Laramie Tunsil on Myles Garrett. Laramie Tunsil is one of the best tackles.
I think he's at least top 2. He's at least top 2.
Right. And he kind of looked weird.
Yeah,
he ball with an earring.
Everybody know though, if you shut Garrett down,
it's over.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
And Yeah.
Yeah, it's using Pittsburgh for example. You shut Watt down. What happened?
Yeah, and you see what happened. Well, we'll get into that. Well, let's go into that now. The Bills demolished the Steelers.
Wasn't there a demolish?
Yeah, they made it a game.
They made it a game, but they kind of they
It's not because they scored 21 early points. And then the Steelers scored 7 before half.
Yeah.
And then they scored 24. No, 17. 17.
They scored.
So it was 17-24, and then
playing against the refs though. Sometimes, man, they was playing against the refs. Too.
I mean,
To me, they were playing against the refs, but
at the end of the day, I mean, I'll give you some calls that was playing against the refs.
It was,
but the Bills just looked like they were just on a different level mentally than the Steelers were. Mm-hmm. And, Josh Allen was just looking immaculate. Like, he had a 50-yard something touchdown.
Running.
Second longest run.
Yeah, and he went through them like it was nothing. And shout out to Martin Luther King. It's MLK Day right now.
It definitely is.
And Josh Allen ran on a bunch of brothers.
That's disrespectful. Come on, dude.
Come on, Josh Allen. Come on, it's MLK Day. You can't do that, but we support you. We do, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Support my son Tomlin too, but at the end of the day, get my man George.
No. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. So all this stuff that we talk about with Mike Tomlin, right? So he's got all these seasons where they're not a losing season,
right?
But what has he done since he won the Super Bowl?
Well, we just talked about this though.
See,
he's doing his only job, and that's being a coach.
He's
not trying to be a coach and a GM. He's not trying to pick the
It's
roster.
not about being a GM.
If
you're a coach, you're supposed to be a winner, right?
He's
That's
winning.
true.
How is he winning?
He has more wins.
So answer my question. What has he done since he won the Super Bowl against the Cardinals in 2009? Thank you. So name me a coach that could win a Super Bowl in 2009 and still be the coach in 2024. Name me one.
Tomlin.
Because the other dude, it just got fired, right?
Tomlin.
Okay. I'm in between on this, just simply because Tomlin is winning. Yes, he is. He's
not
always
winning.
I mean, winning in terms of he's never had a losing season. Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
That's regular season, right?
Yes, of course. Yeah. And I agree. So what I'm saying is he's always had a winning season. How many years has it been? 17?
Yeah, 17.
17 seasons. He's had a winning record every season, right?
Yep.
But at the same time, I agree. He's
Zero
not
playoff
further into the playoffs.
Zero playoff wins. The Cowboys have more playoff wins.
Right, but he's not in control of the team. So it's not like of the play. Yeah, he's not in control. So it's not like a Jerry Jones situation where, or not Jerry Jones, Bill Belichick situation where he has control over who there's drafting and who's all this. So are we really? It is his because he's a head coach.
Yep.
So we have to give him blame and fault at the end of the day because of how far they're going.
Yep.
But can we give the organization more blame?
I would love to give the organization more blame, but he's a head coach, right? Like no one ever says, "Oh, we need to fire this GM because this is what's going on with the team," right? We're talking about the NFL, right?
We are talking about the NFL, correct.
So when it comes down to wins and losses, who is the first one that we talk about?
The head coach.
Thank you.
The head coach.
Thank you.
But are you in agreement that it's not strictly his fault?
I'm not saying it was his fault. I'm just saying to build him up as this coach that never has a losing season.
Oh yes,
then be like, bro, what have you won since that Cardinals Super Bowl?
Yes. I can agree with that. Me personally, I'm just saying I can't give him all the blame.
Yeah.
But like you said, I can't build him up as this immaculate,
this super undefeated coach.
Yeah. I can't give him that. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
He's doing his thing with what
he's doing what his thing, what he's have.
Nobody's beat his fun with Kenny Pickett at all. Or Mason Rudolph. There's no way most coaches is going to the playoffs with that at all.
I agree, but he still is the head coach at the end of the day.
Right.
So he takes part. We give him partial blame.
Partial blame. I will say I can't give him amazing credit for
Right.
being a head coach. Yes, he's won a Super Bowl, but since then, there's a lot of teams, a lot of quarterbacks who I say has won Super Bowls who I can't. Joe Flacco was one, and I'm going to switch this to Joe Flacco because remember Money Man made that tweet and said, maybe I should change my lyric, take my lyric back of these brothers are overrated like Joe Flacco. Go back to the Texans Browns playoff game like we just said. Another overrated player.
Blown out.
That's one person who people give credit to
Blown out.
for winning that Super Bowl and don't realize what they have done since then.
We can name a lot of quarterbacks.
Exactly.
Carson Wentz.
Yes.
Another one right there. Who else we can name that won something that ain't do nothing after that?
I mean, but Carson Wentz didn't win.
Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees.
Aaron Rodgers,
There's a lot of
there you
people,
go.
right? And so just like them, I'm gonna give this same.
Them two Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything since they won the Super Bowl in the 2000s.
Drew Brees won that Super Bowl at the Katrina.
The NFL, no disrespect, the NFL gave him that Super Bowl. NFL gave him that Super Bowl.
Just speak on that. For real.
Falcons fan or
No,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
The NFL gave them that Super Bowl.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because Drew Brees ain't do nothing since then.
Not a
Aaron
single
Rodgers
thing.
won the Super Bowl. He's been a playoff bust since that Super Bowl.
Every single time.
Joe Flacco playoff bust since that Super
But
Bowl.
Like you talking about that? We still talking about the NFL, right?
Yeah.
How hard is it to get to the Super Bowl?
Right, but that's
understand that.
literally
We
the
understand
only
that.
reason
Right.
why they are on a pedestal.
Exactly.
A pedestal of
Exactly.
where they're at.
Exactly.
If they never did that, if they had this same, if they would be Dan Marino. They would literally be Dan Marino. They would be Matt Ryan.
That's
Matt
why
Ryan
Marino's
is
so
right
mad.
here. Matt Ryan is right here. If he would have won that Super Bowl, Matt
He'd
Ryan
be
would
untouchable.
be untouchable.
Untouchable.
But because he didn't win that Super Bowl against Tom Brady, the GOAT, so that's what I'm saying.
And that Super Bowl alone has a lot of
controversy to it.
Man,
a lot
listen.
of controversy to it.
What?
And if you see the last play, when they ran the ball in for the touchdown in overtime, there's controversy of him not crossing the goal line, of him being down at the 1 yard line.
He did not.
But my point of that saying, but my point of that saying is Mike Tomlin is on their level of. Untouchable because they have a Super Bowl. So they can do anything that's deemed good, but at the end of the day, they're not really doing nothing more than anybody else is doing.
But here's the downfall right here. Mm-hmm. Belichick just got fired. Pete Carroll just resigned. Tomlin might be next.
How?
They're not gonna get there. They're not gonna get
the two people, and those two people did not make the playoffs this year.
They did not make the play, right?
But that's what I'm saying. Tomlin could be next.
Tomlin's not gonna be next just because of
the Steelers. What do you want to call it? Steelers culture. They don't fire.
They don't fire coaches.
They don't fire coaches.
No, the coach. I forgot the name of the coach.
Coward.
Coward. Yes.
And that's the team that
he was like. They had like. Before him, it's been like since he was the coach and Mike Tomlin was the coach. It was like 3-4 coaches that they had in general.
And the team that Tomlin inherited was Cowers, and he won the Super Bowl with that team.
Super Bowl with that team.
And since then, he has not
done
won anything.
So my point with that is, he's on the same wavelength as Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco. They all have a Super Bowl. That's what's getting them up there.
Yep.
But they have done nothing since then, and it's just like at some point we can't put them on this. We have to get out of that Super Bowl mindset unless it's recent. We have to get out of that. What have you done for me? That's what the game is. What have you done for me lately? Correct. Mm-hmm. All right. Rams Lions.
Great game.
One
Amazing game.
of the only games that wasn't a blowout.
Yeah, but they also marketed that game pretty well as well.
What do you mean?
Stafford coming home.
Those games it
was a good game score wise. I'm just saying that game was like
offensive wise, defensive wise.
It was historic. That was great, but it was more historic because you had Stafford coming home. Right, and Goff playing against the old team. Right. So two quarterbacks playing against the old team. I get that. And the reason why the Lions are who they are today is because of who? Who? Stafford. That trade.
Yeah, the trade. So it sounds like a GM.
That trade, Lions won't be here today.
Yeah, a GM. That's a GM move, not just because my name is Matt Stafford and I got traded.
If you didn't request this trade, This would not be.
Well, that's anything. You can say that with anybody.
Come on.
They don't get Josh Reynolds.
Right.
They not the same team they was. They don't get Jameson Williamson. They ain't the same team they was. You don't get Khalif Raymond. They ain't the same team. That's a anything kind of conversation though, right there.
That's a GM move right there.
It's a GM move for sure, but I'm still saying though, he still requested this trade, which got them all those draft picks, which is why they were there today.
But
all
Stafford
made this more historic than it.
Right.
Stafford won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he literally won a Super Bowl because of that trade.
He did.
So that's out the question.
For real.
So besides it being historic or just because of the two quarterbacks coming in, it was a great game in general because you got two prolific offenses. Matt Stafford his defense wasn't doing what they were supposed to do, but he was dialing it up.
He was
Goff
definitely
out there doing whatever he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great game on both sides of the field.
Puka Nacua. Jeez Louise, bro.
Puka
Jeez Louise.
Going crazy. Rookie of the year. That's rookie of the year.
Yeah, he's got.
That's rookie of the year.
He's got to be. I don't like taking playoff games into effect because the pool gets whittled down to just so many players.
Can't the pool? It can still be. It hasn't been.
No, it stops at. It technically it stops at.
It's a regular season. It's a regular season award.
It's a regular season award. But we can't say that they're not taking in playoffs.
I gotta get. It's still C.J. Stroud.
You think it's still C.J. Stroud?
Has to be.
Okay.
Rookie, and he went off against the Browns.
My thing is, I gotta give it to Puka simply because C.J. Stroud comes from, even though it's not a quarterback school, it's still a major school in Ohio State. Puka comes from BYU. What other player is coming? Who came from? Zach Wilson came from BYU.
The other reason you got to put in Puka is because the draft stopped.
Also because
of like a 6th round.
He was super late. He was super late.
You gotta take that. In my opinion, you gotta take that accountability.
At the same time, C.J. Stroud, they try to make it like he seemed like he don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, they did. They didn't look like he was special.
Yeah, they tried to make it like he was special at quarterback.
That's true.
But most people come out that late. They don't perform this early. What round AB came out?
AB came
out
like
fourth,
fourth
right?
round.
It was fourth.
Yeah. Didn't start getting good to the second.
He was like the 5th receiver at the Steelers when AB first came out.
Puka came
That's
out
correct.
like this.
Yes, and he literally Cooper Kupp got hurt and he came in and replaced him as if Cooper Kupp was never there.
And he never got his targets back.
That's why I think
he didn't get his targets back.
I think Puka, as much as I love C.J. Stroud and what he's doing, Puka is just he is like he's unguardable right now as a rookie coming from BYU.
I can't do it.
I know. I mean, everybody has right. So, and like I said, C.J. Stroud, phenomenal.
Because
he's phenomenal.
Because Cooper Kupp just got the Triple Crown the year before, right?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago.
So it's just like the Rams offense is tailored.
Taylor
for that game.
Receiver. Of course. Taylor game. Taylor game. Ha ha ha. That's how you laugh.
That is how he laughs. But it's definitely it's tailored to wide receivers.
It is
from the slot.
But for a 6th round pick,
that's true,
from BYU, which we clearly have seen BYU don't produce players.
Not the wide receivers. Yeah, that's the wide receiver. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
I feel you. You right. You right.
I looked at the man's draft, bro. Look, if you look at his draft profile, they say he's supposed to go undrafted. All right, NFL disrespected the man. He's supposed to go undrafted.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp came in the 3rd round.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
From FBL,
Rams drafting has been immaculate. Rams drafting has been immaculate.
It has been phenomenal. So, yeah, I mean that's just that on that. That game was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Talking about his game, though, Stafford deserved to be in that conversation of people who has won something and hasn't done nothing since.
No, he won Super Bowl 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was recent.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but that's
3 years ago.
Come on, the quarterbacks we were talking about, won a quarterback
10 years ago,
2008.
He's not about to do nothing else.
Steelers beat the Cardinals in 09.
09, come on, man.
Madden cover too.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Here we go.
This guy.
You just had to say something, right?
This guy.
You just had to say something. While we talking about quarterbacks,
Yes, sir.
Dakota
Rain.
Prescott. Rain Dakota.
We told y'all.
El Prescott.
We told y'all.
As they say in Espanol.
We told y'all. And I put it, and I put it, and we put it during the game.
During live.
Because I was just saying, ooh, I told these mother lovers.
These
I told y'all.
These mother brothers, as they say on BET. These mother brothers.
I told y'all.
It's about this time we tell everybody, man. Dallas curse.
It's not even a curse. It's
bro.
just Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott is not made for crunch time.
He can't come
He
back.
is not made for
Comebacks.
That's not him. It is not him. And I've been arguing with this in my group chat with Greg Hopkins. Gregory Hopkins. He like, man, Dak this. Dak is not. No, man.
Nobody who like Malik Willis.
You can't. Sorry, Malik.
See, you
Shout out to Malik Willis. Come
so
on,
y'all throwing shots.
So
Malik just chilling. He chilling, right?
Malik ain't had nothing to
He
do
chilling,
with it.
right?
He chilling at home, bro.
That's a Mike Vrabel issue.
Greg put him in the
We gonna get to the Mike Vrabel issue in a minute.
minute.
But getting back to what we talked about
Dak
right
Prescott,
now. Dak.
He is not him. Dak is great for the regular season, but when the heat is on,
Hey, the heat is on.
he can't do it, man.
And we told y'all.
He can't do
We
it.
told y'all. I don't even know. Week 3,
It
4,
was multiple weeks.
forever
And
ago.
I've said countless times, I remember I've been saying this. I said, yo, I can't trust McCarthy.
No.
I can't remember when they was winning. And he was like, we gotta put the Cowboys in there. I said, I don't trust Dak. I
Big
don't
facts.
trust McCarthy.
Big facts.
And our boy Marcus, he's so sad.
He's so upset.
He don't want to. Man,
He don't even talk to us no
He don't
more.
want to talk to us right now. He's like, man, what about your quarterback?
We got Will Levis. What is he doing?
Desmond Ritter. What is Dak
Your boy.
Prescott? What do you think
8
about
years.
Dak Prescott right now?
Yeah.
El Fluco.
El Fluco? That's what they say in Espanol in Colombia. When I went to Colombia, they said, that's El Fluco for the Cowboys. I said, easy.
Jesus.
Fluco, man.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, talk about
Yeah, go ahead.
Dak not made for comebacks, man.
He
just I don't know, man. But he get to the playoffs. During the regular season, he probably have like 6 picks overall.
Yeah.
That was this year. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Get to the playoffs, he get half of that in one game.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's true.
It's a fact.
That's true. What do you
It's a
think
fact.
about? What do you think about Dak?
So, like, if you saw the post on what game was that? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday night. I put it up during the game, and I told y'all we talked about this week after week after week. Whether it's 14 points, 21 points. If it's 21 points, it might as well be 100. It doesn't matter. He's not coming back.
Right.
He's not coming back.
That's true.
It's not his fault. He's just. But listen. So Dak is. Just remind everyone where Dak was selected in the draft, right?
Right.
4th round.
Fourth, right?
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
Remember he got jumped on spring
He
break?
did.
He ain't been the same since. They don't.
Yo, you think we can find that video?
No. Yo, we not.
All right. We're not gonna do that.
Yo, shout out to the. I don't want to shout.
Nah, no, you can't show nobody off for that.
That's on them, champ. All right.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead.
All right, my bad.
Go ahead.
So he was drafted 4th round, right? So when you draft a 4th round quarterback, what do you think? Realistically, no matter who it is, what is their ceiling
Let
with
me
a 4th round quarterback?
piggyback though.
I want
What's
you
the
to
ceiling
answer.
first?
Right.
Okay, so the question
Fourth
is
round.
4th round. What is their ceiling? Realistically,
No,
that's their ceiling.
Tom Brady.
That's the
First
Tom
of all-
Brady
first
is
of
the
all-
anomaly.
First of all, Tom Brady is not 4th round.
Tom Brady is the
And
anomaly.
He's an anomaly.
He's
He's
later.
an anomaly. What's an anomaly?
That's the
Something
anomaly.
Not a norm.
Yes.
Sir?
So think of all other quarterbacks that were 4th round picks.
Yeah. Google that real quick.
What are their ceilings?
Yeah. Realistically.
Backups.
Because Brock Purdy and Tom Brady are the far end of the spectrum.
Yeah, and Brock Purdy didn't even come in starting.
Like way down to 85.
Way down to 85.
Rich Gannon, Super Bowl champion.
So that's one.
Okay.
Does he not have one?
Go
So
ahead.
that's one.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And that happened what 2001.
Matt Hasselbeck, come on.
What has Matt Hasselbeck done?
Matt Hasselbeck still the 6th-round pick.
He's a
though.
journeyman, right?
Keep
He's a
telling
journeyman,
you.
right?
But
How many?
What did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do?
So
Did he win
so
Super Bowl?
again, what is this
11
ceiling?
playoff appearances.
What
What
is
did he
the
do?
ceiling? What is the
Super Bowl?
ceiling?
He went to the Super Bowl.
What is the
What's the ceiling?
You're not answering my question. What is the ceiling for a 4th-round
There's
quarterback?
No ceiling.
How many? Keep going.
All right, Lil Wayne.
Come on,
so
keep going.
right, so
Go little way.
That was a good one right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's the ceiling? How many 4th-round
Quarterbacks.
and later picks, right, has took their team to the Super Bowl?
What round was Big Ben drafted?
Ben, I think he was 2nd or 3rd.
Let's look at Big Ben. Ben Roethlisberger. Go ahead. Y'all figure this out while I'm looking this up.
Again, I need you to answer what is your ceiling realistically for a 4th-round quarterback?
But he can't. But the argument with him is
I just need to answer
did he or
that.
did he not come in?
I
don't know when Tony Romo was drafted at all.
Big Ben
Tom
was first round
Tony
pick.
Romo was undrafted. He was an undrafted quarterback.
Tony Romo was
Tony
undrafted.
Romo. Okay.
And what did he do? Just like Dak Prescott.
got his position.
Two playoff wins, 4 playoff losses. Dak Prescott, 2 playoff wins,
5
playoff
losses. Yes. So again, I want you to answer. What is
That's off the top.
what is your ceiling for a quarterback?
But you're giving me the word realistically, bro. There's no such thing because
Yes,
we've
there
seen
is. Yes, there
How
is.
compare the number? Compare the number of the ceiling of the amount that has done great as at the top of the ceiling or
And
above
those
that
that
broke
have done
through,
nothing.
and those that have done nothing. There's more that have done
There's
nothing.
more, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So his
Jeez,
ceiling
man.
is not. The ceiling is not high. There's anomalies that just break out, but there's not in the common era of football.
They're not.
There's not more than
It's just not happening.
probably 5.
Russell Wilson, I think, was 3rd.
Yeah, Russell was 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay,
And he could have won 2.
he could have won 2. Could have. They didn't get a ball to Beast Mode.
Beast mode.
Beast Mode. Beast Mode. Beast Mode.
That's Petey Pablo fault.
Yep.
And he got fired, right?
And he's out of there. Adios. Let's talk. While we talking about coaches that got fired, let's talk about my coach first. My head coach, Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Go to the moon.
Yeah, get him
He
out of
Go
here.
to the moon.
Get him out of here.
He go to the moon. He going in the wind. We had to get rid of Arthur Smith, and right now we are looking for head coaches. It just came out today that we just interviewed Bill Belichick right
Yes,
now.
y'all did.
And I personally don't want Bill Belichick just
No
because
one
of
should.
that Patriots culture. Like
Yeah,
that's
no
not
one
us.
should.
He's gonna clash with Rich McKay, who's our president who manages things.
He's not even the GM for real.
So I don't really want Bill Belichick, but if the NFL still likes Bill Belichick owes us a Super Bowl. He owes us a Super Bowl.
The NFL owes you a Super Bowl.
Yeah, the NFL owes
The
us a
NFL
Super Bowl.
owes you a Super Bowl,
So,
not
and
Belichick.
If they still mess with Belichick.
Yeah.
I will accept them
don't
just
think
to
they
get
do.
us a Super Bowl.
I don't think they do
I don't know
because Brady been gone for a little bit.
And he has been super trash can.
Yes,
But
sir.
what I think is Bill Belichick now, because this is still Bill Belichick at the end of the day, right? This is still him.
Yeah.
The NFL is gonna be like, okay, you didn't win with Brady. Brady has won without you. Let's try to get you a Super Bowl to be like, okay, you won without Brady.
That's a backroom deal.
That is a backroom deal.
Yeah.
But the NFL,
I think
Yeah, you
the
never
thing with
know.
Belichick is he had, like we were just talking about, Jay, he had good coordinators. When Brady was there, he had the 2 best coordinators in the NFL.
Yeah.
okay, I give you that.
I give you
Such
that.
as DC,
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels at OC.
Yeah.
2 of the best.
I give you that.
So as an OC, as a
You
head,
said who at DC?
he had,
Matt Patricia.
Matt Patricia.
That brother just got demolished.
That's different. He in a
Oh, okay. I just want to let that be
he's
known.
not in DC.
Yeah.
He's just
He's
No,
not.
he's calling the plays. He's been calling
he's
the plays.
calling the
for
plays,
past week
but
with the
he
Eagles.
didn't build the defense.
He didn't build the defense, but you know,
He's
Darius
still-
Slay did
yeah,
say
he's
that they
still-
trash with him.
Eagles.
He still had. Darius Slay said that?
But he said it's tough trying to
learn
match
two.
what
Yeah, he's learning
wanting
two
to do.
defensive in one season.
Yeah, it's tough. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Again,
it's
he
trash.
had 2 potentially the top.
Right.
coordinators.
I got you.
And the best quarterback, yo, that's how many teams has ever had that?
It's
not
not a
many
lot.
teams.
Yeah, it's
so
not too many.
Therefore,
Mahomes,
as a head coach, you're a victim of what?
Circumstance.
Your coordinators.
Yeah. That's your circumstance. You're a victim of your
So
circumstance.
we can go back to even when Brady left and when Mac Jones was still there.
Correct the moon
Mac
day.
Jones had his best year, and he went to the playoffs. The last time he went to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
With who? Josh McDaniels
That's right.
as the OC. So therefore,
That's cool.
I
That's
think
true.
if Bill Belichick get the right coordinators, which if he does get the job at the Falcons, he probably will bring in his 2.
I don't know, man.
He's gonna be good.
We're going to see. Talk about Vrabel being fired. From the Tennessee Titans, everybody, Vrabel was their head
I'm
coach.
gonna let y'all know now. I don't like
Mike
the fire.
Vrabel.
I don't like the fire.
And-
It's a new day.
and-
Tomorrow's gonna be a new day. At the end of the day, he gone.
Yeah.
And guess what?
What was
Yeah.
that?
Bob Johnson.
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Bob Johnson.
I like that.
Chevrolet.
I like that.
Bob Johnson. Chevrolet.
Because one of us has
Hire
been
him
calling
right now,
for
please.
one of us has been calling for Vrabel to be sent into the sun for at least 7
I
weeks.
still-
No. Let me
don't
finish.
still-
Let me finish, dog.
Talk to me.
Because I've been saying that. Have I not? Have I not? I just want a yes or no.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And so the reason why I've been calling for, and the reason why he was actually fired, because of his inability to just adapt to the
Okay.
NFL, right?
Correct.
That Jim Crow era offense, that Jim Crow era defense, and he just won't be like, yeah, you're right. We need to upgrade.
I mean, again, like I said, today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah.
He's
Now
gone.
it's a new day,
We
right?
can't do nothing.
Now it's a new day, right,
And I'm
chat?
sing the song one
Yeah,
more time.
yeah. Go ahead, fam.
Bob Johnson.
Chevrolet.
Bob
See.
Johnson,
I've been calling for it since day one,
Bob Johnson.
and now that I'm right, people be like,
Chevrolet.
you know what? You
We
right.
need Bobby. I need Bob, but then it was 2 Bobs.
How many Bob was? 7
Remember
Bob.
Bobby Schmurder?
Listen, besides Bill Belichick, I do want Slowick to come from Texas. I want him as our
He
coach.
might match our offense.
I want true. Seattle OC, I want him to come. Also the Lions OC, I would like him as our head
I
coach.
think
Ben
the
Johnson.
number one topic that
Johnson.
needs to be now. Why my man EB not getting no interviews?
You know why?
You know why?
You know why?
They say they don't. They say they don't like his coaching style, man. They say
Yep.
he's too difficult on
Yep.
players. He's
That's
not a
what they
player
said.
coach. He old school
That nothing about that Chiefs offense is old school.
in terms of just his style of talking to players and how
They say he's
so
unapproachable.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why in this day.
That's
and
what
age,
they say,
That's what
but
they say. I don't know. I'm not.
That's
there.
coming from the football team, so I don't know how true that is.
I mean, I'm from the reports I've seen. I haven't seen those reports yet.
Mm-hmm.
The reports I've seen was one because it's, his background, whatever he did,
Right.
and from the good thing is I was seeing people like Terry and them all say he a good coach.
I mean,
Yeah.
they gotta say that. They gotta say that on TV. You know what I'm saying? We have players saying Art Smith is an amazing coach, and we all know Art Smith is
Trash.
trash.
Good OC though.
Yeah, I mean, good. Not a head coach.
I
Good
did
OC.
say it's too early. It was too early. Again, NFL teams need to stop, jumping, hiring people after 1 year of being a coordinator.
Yeah.
And yes and no.
I agree
There's
with that.
some that'll
I
give
agree
you-
with that.
Yeah, there's some that'll give you. There's some that'll give you, like you said, there's some anomalies,
you
but for the
can't-
most part, right.
There's
That's
nobody
my-
we can name right now who had 1 good year of a coordinator. Well, you know what?
LaFleur.
No, slow it.
LaFleur had a hefty. He did a hefty.
Oh,
1
you
year
talking
with
about
us.
You talking about head coaching or OC?
He had one OC
One
year
OC
with us
year.
Okay.
to the Titans, and then he was.
Technically, they're gonna say LaFleur had 2-3 years because even though he didn't call the plays, he still had the title.
Okay.
Again, not many OCs come from 1 year of experience as an OC. Then go do good as a head
That's
coach.
a fact. Yeah,
I
that's
can't
true.
really name too many. I can't. The only person I can name right now
LaFleur.
is D'Amico Ryans.
LaFleur.
No,
2.
LaFleur had technically like 2 or 3.
No, he was the OC with his officially.
He was OC at the Rams, but he didn't call plays.
Yeah.
I get
But
it.
when he
He
called
left the
plays,
Rams.
he called plays with us.
Yeah, the
Right,
reason he
right,
left the
right.
Rams because he had play calling ability.
Right. He
But
was
he
in the
still
mix.
had the
Right.
title.
Okay.
D'Amico Ryans was what, DC last year?
He was a DC last
He
year,
came in and did this.
Head
So
coach.
we talking probably about one person.
but he
right?
hired a immaculate staff.
Staff. Yes, he actually did. He did his due
So
diligence.
that goes
with
back
that.
to what I said earlier. A head coach is strictly judged off of what?
Wins and losses.
Yeah, but his head coach in DC as well.
Staff.
I mean, his DC and OC.
Yeah, Bill Belichick, like you said. Let's go to the next week divisional round playoffs. We got Texas at Ravens. Okay, so Texas at Ravens. What you got?
Stop it.
What you
Stop
got?
it.
No,
Stop.
give me an answer. Give me an answer.
Honestly, bro,
Stop.
Give me an
I'm gonna
answer.
lie.
Cut it out.
Give me
Cut
an
it out.
answer.
Right now,
Cut it out.
do you smack? Nah,
Texans.
Texans? Okay. And you have
Ravens.
Ravens. I'm going to give you my answer. Oh, Lord. I got to give it to the Ravens, Lamar Jackson.
Have to.
Got to. Granted, I feel like it's going to be a good game. I feel like it's going to be a good game.
I'll give you that.
So, if Texans win, right?
Yeah.
If Texans win,
Yeah.
do that put CJ Stroud as number 1 MVP?
I already.
If they count it, I mean, honestly, I feel like
I still think they count it still.
like MVP or
MVP.
offensive.
You know, MVP.
No, it's still Lamar Jackson because it's a regular season award.
We think it's regular season.
No, it's a okay. So if
we're gonna count off a regular season
if we're
award,
going by the actual parameters,
it's still Lamar Jackson. Correct.
Gotta set some parameters here.
Set some parameters.
Well, I'm going Texans, man.
Okay, I got the Ravens. I think it's going to be a close game.
I do
Let's
too.
go
I do
Packers,
too.
49ers.
49ers by like 25.
I give you 49ers by 14.
Yeah. Come
The way
on.
that Packers old line was doing,
Come on, man. We talking about
I'm just
they
saying,
beat the
bro.
Cowboys. We
I'm
beat the
just saying,
Cowboys.
The way that old
All right,
line
yeah,
was
go
doing,
ahead,
They
go
got
ahead.
one of the best tackles in the league right now. You taking away Bosa.
But you have
Chase Young.
Chase Young.
They have two Packers have booked 2 booking tackles right now. So I don't know. But
What?
You're wilding.
What?
You're wilding.
Nigga,
I
I mean,
got-
brother.
I got-
Lord.
Uh-oh. I gotta give
Lord, forgive me for my sins.
I'm
Right.
gonna give it to 49ers by 7.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Let's
So,
go Buccaneers at Lions.
Lions by 10.
I give them Lions plus 7 or minus 7.
Shootout.
Yeah, minus.
It's gonna be a shootout.
Nah.
I'm gonna say I think Lions Cinderella story ends.
Okay, so Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Okay, let's go Chiefs in Buffalo.
Bills.
Mafia.
Bills.
Mafia.
And I don't even like claiming the Bills. But
I love claiming the Bills finally because us three have been in an environment where the Bills have been trash. All right, we grew up
For like
watching
20
J.P.
years.
Lossman, Rob Johnson, E.J. Manuel. Oh my!
L's on
God.
L's on L's.
T-Mobile because you can't.
I no, that's
Nah,
later on. That's
right.
later on. That's
Right.
later on.
Dimes to you.
He took them to the playoffs.
Yeah,
But
Tyrod.
prior to that, they had Nate Peterman. Oh
Yep.
my
That was
God!
crazy.
God.
Wow.
Finally, they're
I remember
good.
They came to the year to make Peterman. They thought he was gonna be the man.
Yeah, they did. They thought all them
Ryan
quarterbacks were going to be the
Fitzpatrick,
man.
After he got his
Hold up,
contract.
hold up.
After he got his contract.
I was about to say, hold up.
Yeah, after he got his
he
contract.
lost it.
J. Manuel too.
I say J. Manuel. But I still have the Bills winning. Against the Chiefs. To me, that's going to be a game of turnovers, in
And
my
it's-
opinion.
Chiefs' first road playoff game.
Yeah.
And we all know
Uh-huh.
that the Bills Mafia is going to be
Mafia.
insanity.
Mafia.
Like every time the Chiefs have the ball, it's going to be
Yeah.
deafening. It's going to be deafening in that stadium.
Jay. Mafia. Mafia. Who you got? Mafia.
Come on, be serious.
Be serious,
You
bro.
tell me be serious, but this is Chiefs had their numbers the last couple years.
No, the Bills have had their number. The Bills just beat them in Arrowhead this year.
In the playoffs,
Here we go. Here we go.
did they?
So the past couple meetings.
The last couple playoffs meetings they've had against each other. Who won
Playoffs. I'm pretty sure it's Bills 2-1.
in the playoffs? Bills beat Chiefs in the playoffs.
We're talking
No.
about just
We're
meetups.
talking about playoffs. That's how we were talking about Dak.
So if it's playoffs, it's 1-0 Chiefs.
There you go. So
It's not a sample size where you can be like,
It's not a
oh,
sample
yep, they're
size.
just about to
It's
win.
not a good sample
that's what I'm gonna
size.
say.
Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Right.
One end, I think Josh Allen finally pushed through.
Mafia.
On the other hand, I can't stand Bills fans,
Mafia.
so I'm gonna have to.
Ooh.
Terrible.
Chiefs,
Okay.
we up.
Okay, so y'all
Can't bet
did
against Patty yet, man.
Can't bet against Patty,
Right.
but I gotta go with the Mafia. Mafia. Who you said the Mafia, right?
I think the Bills win.
Okay, 666, 36. Mafia.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
Yeah, we're going back. If Ravens and 49ers win, we're going back to that blackout game.
Oh.
Blackout game.
We going back to the Blackout Super Bowl.
Did my son Kaepernick
Yeah,
dirty?
They said we can't have this brother winning.
Yeah, get him out of
We
here.
need Joe Flacco to win something.
Yeah.
These brothers overrated like Joe Flacco.
But on the other hand, if you get Lions and Bills, when you got two teams who haven't been there and
Forever.
Forever.
I think-
Bills since the 90s, Lions since
I think the Lions
I don't know
win that.
when.
Yeah, Lions win that.
I don't know when.
Lions offense and defense is just clicking on all cylinders
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
clicking on all
Campbell
cylinders.
got them, man.
Dan Campbell is a believing coach, and I love Dan Campbell so
He's
much.
a player coach,
I seen,
but at the same time, he hires who he
the
needs to be
correct
hired.
people. And he
Right.
said that on one of his clips. He said, "Me and this guy, one of the other coaches, who he gave a game ball to.
Yeah, the
last
game, the GM. That was the GM.
He said,
Exactly.
Man, we came in here 3 years
You think
ago,
Vrabel? You
and
think
he
Vrabel gonna do
trusted
that
me.
with Rand? You
He
think Vrabel gonna do
trusted
that?
me.
No. Hold on. You think Vrabel gonna do that with Rand? Would he do that? No.
Would he do
No.
that?
No.
And that's why he's fired. True or false?
Fire.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not trying to hear this new day
Word.
stuff. Answer my question.
Answer his question, brother.
Do I think Vrabel can do this with Rand?
No. Do I think Vrabel trusted Rand to bring in the right people?
Rand is your GM?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Exactly.
But he did though. Rand.
No, he-
No, I'm saying Rand.
Rand did that
bring
in
the right
spite
players.
of Mike Vrabel, right?
Spite.
True or false?
Yes or no? Okay then.
Yeah, that's why he's gone.
Fudge,
You're
brother.
welcome.
Nah, he gone because he ain't want to modernize.
That's
Boy, I'm about to tear the club up, mix that club up. I'm about to tear the club up, man. Listen, man. Playoffs is on the way still. We gonna be back next week.
Cowboys sitting on the couch another year.
Dallas
are.
Couch Boys.
they are.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Now it's the Philadelphia Eagles.
No Eagles fly.
No Eagles fly. No Eagles fly. COUCH couches.
Keith.
That's
Shout
enough.
out to my son Keith. I gotta clip this for Keith because he was hating when we posted the clip and we said the Bucks is gonna win. He said, "Yo, is he stupid?
I saw
Nah.
that comment.
Huh?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Keith?
Nah, speak on it.
Nah. We here.
You tough, right?
We here now.
You tough, right?
You old news. Come on, shout out to Jeezy, man.
Huh?
We all on the couch together. Man.
We on the couch together, man. You with us. Come on the show, man.
Yeah.
Because we got the couch. You know what I'm saying? It's not the cast. Alright, y'all. We about to be out of here, man. It's your boy Jam Moore. I got my boy
Jay Norman.
and my other boy.
DJ.
And it's the Sideline Story Podcast, man. We up out of here.